Wait, all right, do the Tommy look. Wait, one more.
I can't do it. All right.
One more. Oh, you got some balls.
Big one.
Oh shit, he's stopping.
Oh.
What's up, YouTube? It's your boy Mark Dark, and I'm back with another video. If you're new, if you love power, go ahead and hit that subscribe button, like the video, and leave your theories, comments, everything down below. Now, today we'll be talking about Power Book 2 Ghost. Will Trace Weston crack? Yes, that is the topic of discussion. Now, this is just based off what we saw in the last episode of Power Book 2 Ghost. We saw what happened with Trace and Braden and Kane and also Officer Ramirez. And it does seem like Trace is kind of soft and he may just crack, man. I don't see it in him to just keep his mouth closed based off what we saw in the last episode. So you guys leave your theories, predictions, everything down below. Let me know, how do you see this storyline playing out and what will be the outcome? So let's talk about it. Let's go over what we saw the last time we saw soft ass Trace. Now, of course, on this college campus at Stansfield, Trace believes he's the man. And the crazy thing is this, I was talking about how he believes he's untouchable at Stansfield, but when you take him off this campus, it's a whole nother story. So of course, at his school, he thinks he can do whatever he wants. Of course, he's bigger than Braden, and he thinks he can control his brother. He can beat his little brother up and do exactly what he wants, right? But things change quickly, very quickly, once Kane comes into the picture and applies that pressure. Now, Kane just came in there asking questions. He wasn't even on no crazy stuff at first, but of course, Trace could not keep his mouth closed, telling Kane what he should be doing and stuff like that. That's a huge mistake. On top of that, you want to take the product, and that's a huge mistake as well, right? So, of course, Kane decided to put the pressure on Trace and Braden. It made sense. But at the same time, I can understand why Monet and Officer Ramirez would think this was a high-risk deal for Kane, because let's just say some other officer pulled Kane over with these two white boys with drugs in the car. It's not going to look good, right? It's definitely not going to look good. So I can understand that. But at the same time, I do understand what Kane was doing. He was teaching a lesson to Trace and Braden. He wanted to see if they was really built for this and if they was really down for the cause. Now, we know for a fact, just based off what we've been seeing in the show, that Braden really wants to prove himself. He wants to show you that, look, I can do this. I have no problem showing you that, I will go out there and put in that work, especially if if I have to. Now, what we haven't seen is Braden go on the block and actually do this. We saw him at school, with Tariq and stuff like that. But being in a different environment is what everybody was asking about. Can Braden actually adjust? And he made those proper adjustments in this last episode, because Braden is not afraid to get his hands dirty. He's not afraid to go out there and risk it all, meet new people, talk to them. Don't act all scary and stuff like Trace was. So, of course, he was able to go in there and make some new friends easily and sell all of his product. And he made it look easy because he was willing to do it. He was willing to take that risk and, adjust. But we cannot say the same thing for his brother. His brother Trace, on the other hand, as soon as he walked out the car, he was looking scary. I mean, just look at the guy right here. Doesn't look like he's ready to put in no type of work, right? At all. Look at him. This is the type of guy that does not need to be in Queens at all. And he looks like he's going to tell on somebody. I mean, I'm just being honest with you. And of course, Kane, he knows this. That's why he was laughing and stuff like that, because he knew the dude was soft. He knew it deep down inside. He was soft. I mean, he talked all that big bad boy stuff on Stansfield, but when you get to the block, it's a whole nother world. You're not talking that stuff no more, is you? Now, I told you guys I did not feel sorry at all for Trace. when he caught that beat down. He got jumped pretty much. He got hit with a bottle. I didn't feel bad for him because he was running his mouth the whole season. He was always disrespectful. He was stealing product. He was pretty much, ever since we saw him, he thought he was untouchable. He was talking to officers any way he wanted. I mean, now you don't have no power. You know what I'm saying? And probably for the first time in his life, he was like, man, I'm not in control. I can't do anything anymore. And the crazy part is this. I mean, after all this happened, after getting beat down and, you know, possibly going to jail, Officer Ramirez saves his ass. And instead of taking him in, of course, he talks to Kane, lets Kane know, look, you can't be doing this because it is a high risk issue. And if, you know, another officer was to pull you over, it will be over. You know what I'm saying? It would pretty much be over. It would not look good for your boy Kane. Now, Officer Ramirez, he gives them another chance, trying to protect the Tejada family, trying really to protect Monet for real. But this right here can come back and it can hurt a lot of people, right? A lot of people. When I say a lot of people, I'm talking about not just Kane, not just Braden. Hell, it can come back and it can hurt Officer Ramirez as well. So, your boy Braden pretty much was telling Trace, like, look, man, you better not tell nobody. Do not open your mouth about this, because Officer Ramirez is cool. He's like, look, let's just pretend this night never happened. It never happened. You know what I'm saying? That's all you have to say to me. I'm like, okay, I'm out. But no, Trace Weston, you know, because he's so big and bad, he has, you know, his family has all this money. He thinks he's untouchable. He thinks he needs to go and talk and run his mouth. It's, you know, it's best that he doesn't, because if he does, it's going to yield bad consequences for his family and his friends and other people as well. And his life will be on the line. Now, of course, when Braden talked to Tariq, he asked him, well, Tariq asked him, you don't think your boy, your brother, Trace will say anything, do you? And Braden was like, nah, I don't think he will. So I asked a question to you guys. Do you honestly 100% believe that Trace won't say anything? Because in my opinion, I think the dude is soft. I think it's just a matter of time before he cracks, especially if the right person talks to him. I just can't see this dude being quiet, man, at all. If he's smart, yes, he would keep his mouth closed. They kept showing like this dude was really mentally weak. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe he learns from this. He becomes better and he does something differently down the line. But as of right now, he needs to prove that to me in order for me to say, you know what? He's cool. He's not going to say anything. I guess we got to wait and see how it all plays out. But at the end of the day, if he does snitch, if he does open up his mouth, it's going to be bad for a whole lot of people. And he's going to regret running his mouth to anybody if he does it. But you guys let me know what you think about this topic of discussion. Make sure you checked out all the videos. I've been dropping them left to right. I dropped 2 bangers yesterday for you guys. So check out the playlist. Get yourself updated. We still got some more storylines to talk about. We still got some more characters to talk about. And we're going to continue to get you ready for episode 7 airing this Sunday. And I can't wait. But thank you once again for all the support and all the love. And I will catch y'all on the next one. But let me get on out of here, man. It's your boy Mark Dark. I'm out. Peace.